Right then, hello and a very warm welcome. I'm the Gamerafall, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to our deep dive into the Champions League winners. This is the pinnacle of club football, isn't it? The trophy every player dreams of lifting, the one that defines legacies for clubs and individuals alike. We've seen some truly iconic teams etch their names into history, producing moments of magic, drama and sheer brilliance that stay with us for years. From nail-biting finals to dominant campaigns, the story of each winner is unique and packed with fascinating details. Today we're going to unravel some of those stories. In this video we'll explore the champions, their key players, and how they clinched the title. We'll look beyond just the scorelines, delving into the tactical nuances, the standout performances, and the narratives that made their victories so special. We'll be focusing particularly on the most recent conquerors of Europe, Manchester City, and what a journey it's been for them. So, get yourselves comfortable, maybe grab a brew as we embark on this journey through Champions League glory. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Manchester City, the new kings of Europe. Their 2023 Champions League win was a culmination of years of effort. They faced tough opponents, but champions find a way. Rodri's goal in the final sealed their destiny. A collective effort, a squad performance. Pure emotion for players, Pep and fans, cementing their place in European football. For Manchester City in their triumphant 2022-2023 Champions League campaign, two names immediately spring to mind: Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland. De Bruyne, the creative heart, and Haaland, the clinical spearhead, were instrumental. Their vision, passing and goal-scoring prowess led City to glory. Together they were unstoppable. Now, you can have all the talent in the world, but without a coherent strategy, without a tactical mastermind to guide them, success at the very highest level, like the Champions League, remains elusive. And in Pep Guardiola, Manchester City possess arguably the most innovative and influential manager of his generation. His tactical genius was once again on full display during their 2022-2023 Champions League triumph. It wasn't just one fixed system, it was an evolving, adaptable approach that consistently outmaneuvered opponents. One of the hallmarks of Guardiola's teams is their incredible pressing game. City's ability to win the ball back high up the pitch, to suffocate opponents in their own half, was a key feature. This wasn't just mindless running, it was a coordinated, intelligent press, with specific triggers and roles for each player. This often led to turnovers in dangerous areas, creating instant goal-scoring opportunities. It also meant that City could sustain attacks and maintain territorial dominance for long periods. Then there's the in-possession play. Guardiola's philosophy of positional play, creating overloads and finding the free man through intricate passing patterns, was executed to near perfection. The movement of the players off the ball is just as important as what they do on it. They constantly create passing lanes, drag defenders out of position and exploit spaces. This season we saw some interesting tactical tweaks, particularly with John Stones stepping into midfield from defence, creating a numerical advantage and adding another layer of control. That Stones role, often forming a double pivot with Rodri, was a masterstroke. It gave City incredible stability in the middle of the park, allowed them to build attacks more effectively, and provided an extra layer of defensive security during transitions. It showcased Guardiola's willingness to innovate and adapt his system based on the players at his disposal and the challenges posed by different opponents. Manchester City's 2023 Champions League victory wasn't an overnight success story, far from it. It was the culmination of a long, often arduous and sometimes heartbreaking journey in Europe's elite competition. For years, the Champions League was seen as the final frontier for the club, the one trophy that remained tantalizingly out of reach despite their domestic dominance. Their history in the competition is one of gradual progression, punctuated by painful lessons and near misses. When Sheikh Mansour's investment transformed the club from 2008 onwards, qualifying for the Champions League became a primary objective. They first achieved this in 2011 to 2012 under Roberto Mancini. Those early campaigns were a steep learning curve. They faced tough groups, experienced the step up in quality, and suffered some early exits. It was clear that competing consistently at this level required more than just talented players. It required experience and a certain European know-how. Under Manuel Pellegrini, City started to make more of an impact in the knockout stages. They reached the round of 16 regularly and significantly made it to the semi-finals in 2015 to 2016, where they were narrowly defeated by eventual winners Real Madrid. This was a sign of progress, an indication that the club was getting closer, learning how to navigate the unique pressures of Champions League knockout football. But the ultimate prize still eluded them. The arrival of Pep Guardiola in 2016 was seen as the catalyst that could take City to that next level in Europe. His pedigree in the competition, having won it twice with Barcelona, was undeniable. When Manchester City finally lifted the Champions League trophy in 2023, it begged the question, what was different this time? They'd had incredibly talented squads in previous seasons, they'd played breathtaking football, yet they'd always fallen short on the European stage. Comparing the triumphant 2022 to 2023 campaign to their prior attempts reveals some key evolutions and factors that, for me, made the crucial difference in finally conquering Europe. Firstly, the arrival of Erling Haaland. It's impossible to overstate his impact. In previous seasons, City, for all their intricate play and chance creation, sometimes lacked that ruthless, clinical edge in front of goal, especially in tight, high-pressure Champions League encounters. Haaland provided that in abundance. His sheer presence, his goal-scoring prowess gave City a different dimension, a focal point that could turn half-chances into goals and occupy multiple defenders, creating space for others. This was a significant upgrade. Secondly, there was a noticeable increase in tactical flexibility and defensive solidity, particularly in the latter stages of the tournament. While Guardiola's teams are always known for their attacking intent, this City side demonstrated a greater capacity to manage games, to be pragmatic when required. The innovative use of John Stones in a hybrid defensive midfield role was a masterstroke, providing extra control and resilience. They seemed less vulnerable to counterattacks, a weakness that had been exploited in some past exits. There was also a palpable sense of maturity and resilience within the squad. The experience of past disappointments, especially the 2021 final loss and the dramatic 2022 semi-final exit, seemed to have forged a stronger mentality. This team knew how to handle adversity, how to stay composed under pressure. In the final against Inter, which was a far tighter and more nervy affair than many predicted, City didn't panic. They stayed patient, trusted their process, and found a way to win. That mental fortitude was key. Squad depth also played a more significant role than ever. Guardiola was able to rotate his players effectively throughout the season, ensuring key individuals were fresh for the crucial Champions League nights. And that just about wraps up our look at the Champions League winners, with a special focus on Manchester City's magnificent triumph. It's a competition that never fails to deliver drama, excitement, and moments of footballing genius. We've seen how City's blend of individual brilliance, tactical acumen, and sheer determination finally saw them lift that coveted trophy. It's a testament to years of hard work, learning from setbacks and relentlessly pursuing excellence. What a journey it was for them, and indeed for us watching. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth sports analysis right here on Thigamera Fall. We love delving into the stories behind the scores, the tactics behind the triumphs, and the players who make this beautiful game what it is. Your support means the world and allows us to keep bringing you content like this. We're always keen to hear your thoughts and perspectives on these epic footballing sagas. Until next time, take care and keep enjoying the football.